Hi there, I'm sharing divine guidance today. Please use your discernment to know if this is for you or not. This is a collective reading, and so it's for entertainment purposes only. If you'd like a personal, please go to the website betweenbothworlds.com. Let's connect now, allowing the guidance in, and we ask you to stand in faith, trust, and knowingness that you're divinely protected and loved, and these messages are for your highest and greatest good, and so it is. All right, so I thought I would get some interesting info from a past life deck. So let's see what comes out. We have High Priest or Priestess. All right, so this could be something that you've carried forward from a past life or is in your ancestral line, therefore you have access to the wisdom and the knowledge. You could be a high priest and priestess in this lifetime. You could be male or female. Okay, I'm also getting like father energy. So you may have had a close relationship with your father. Maybe your father is an energy that you have had a connection with even in your past lives. So sometimes our parents, our siblings, even close friends, we've had many lifetimes with. You could have been a father in a past life. You could have been a high priest in a past life. You could have also been a monk or a nun, or someone in your family line was a monk or a nun. Also, strong with the vows. Like, I feel like you vowed to have this relationship with spirit for many lifetimes, including this one. So I feel like there's a high spiritual calling energy that I'm picking up on today, that if it doesn't resonate, then this reading is not for you. Okay, you may have actually experienced some sort of abandonment in the past, this lifetime or the next, and this could be something like you're healing from in this lifetime due to something you've experienced in the past. You may have actually been an orphan in a past life, and as a result, you were back in the day, like people were brought to religious places, right? Specifically orphans. So oftentimes orphanages were run by nuns. And so maybe as a result of being abandoned, you were a nun or monk, and as a result have strong vows, okay, to have this spiritual path. Okay. Yeah, I feel like this happened, again, like when Catholicism was kind of being developed, okay? So again, like this goes back to like Roman Greco times, okay? So I feel like this is being presented as a particular past life. Yeah, I feel like this could have also, again, trust and faith at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, this is really resonating regarding like how important it was that you maintain these vows, regardless if it's this lifetime or the past or even the next. Again, I feel like this is something that is very deeply rooted, okay, for you. I'm also getting with the Greco-Roman time frame. There was a lot of things ending and things beginning. There's a lot of transition. There's a lot of dominance as well and control. So maybe as a result of an experience you had, maybe you were pagan. And I don't know why I'm picking up pagan. It's not here in the cards, but it was just kind of, medicine woman or man. So I feel like your parents, maybe your father was a high priest when it came to paganism. And as a result, there may have been some sort of loss, okay, as it relates to some sort of like takeover, some sort of like religion takeover, okay, and it left you without parents. And as a result, you were brought to some sort of like religious orphanage, okay, is what I'm getting. This is not for everybody, so if this resonates with you, then this is your reading. There was a lot of people forced into religion And if they didn't adopt that religion, they were killed. Okay. Yeah, look, we have ships. A lot of people were moved around. I feel like you may have traveled the seas, okay, as a result of all of this. Yeah, we have transportation and we have ships. You may have been like relocated from where you were originally born in this life. Yeah, we have your mother here, a mother figure, or you could be a mother. Biblical times. So that would be really strongly resonating for you. Like maybe there's some sort of connection with your mother's side of the family that has strong biblical ties, okay? This could be a grandparent, great-grandparent that I'm picking up on. I feel like they were a healer, and that's how you get some access to some of your gifts, is through someone in your family line that was a healer. And they go back, like their abilities go back to the biblical times. Okay, so just remember, like, you have access to all the points in the lineage, and you are accessing the abilities that they had in this lifetime. They were a healer. And I also saw like medicine woman, medicine man. So again, like you have access to those abilities too. And those tend to be more like on the shamanic realm, or even like, let's see what we got here. You could be a healer in this lifetime. You could be in the medical field. Okay. I feel like there's a lot of famine going on as well during this time. Yeah, and it was as a result of wars and battles that may have been playing out. Again, like, there's a lot of, like, unjust behavior. There was a lot of, like, separation. There was a lot of death. There was a lot of, like, having to conform in order to live. And I feel like, you know, people were affected in such a grand way when it comes to food, okay, and the access to food. I feel like there could even be some sort of tie to like Native American. Okay, so I feel like, again, like there's some sort of understanding of like living with nature, the respective nature, and even the nature realm, the animal kingdom and spirit. I'm getting like you might be someone who really appreciates the arts. And as a result, like, I feel like this is something that maybe you were really good at in a past life. I am getting, yeah, there was persecution, okay, and inquisition that you dealt with. Okay, I'm also getting, like, there is some sort of, like, union here. I feel like this union might have to do with a time that you may have both experienced persecution as a result of like your spiritual abilities, your beliefs. Okay, it's tied to your beliefs. It's tied to the healing energy. I feel like, yeah, I feel like it affected your love life. What else? Oops, flying cards everywhere. You might have been like some sort of like truth teller or scribe at the time. Maybe you were someone who helped keep track of what's going on during that time. And then we have lessons and blessings. Okay, so yeah, I feel like time is irrelevant. Okay, I feel like these lessons and blessings, they are not related to time. Like they're accessible at any point. You may have been someone who kind of like scribed these lessons and blessings, okay, that were experienced, okay, as a result of, you know, what was going on. I feel like you have You have access to the lessons that your ancestors learned. You also have access to the blessings. Okay, so it's like understanding that like this could be like a connection to your grandpa or someone that your great grandpa or an uncle or your dad even. They may have had a pocket watch. So I feel like there's something regarding time here. What do you want to say about time? Like the lives don't really matter. They're all kind of like accessible at any point in time is what I'm getting. Or it's like going with the times, or there's something regarding time. I feel like, yeah, there's a lot of different existences here. Okay, we have Greco-Roman, we have biblical, we have Native American history here. We also have Celtic. So you might have some like English, Scottish, Irish background here. That's beautiful. Wow. Then we have knighthood. Okay. Wow. So you may have been someone who, you know, was part of the army. I feel like there's some sort of like honor being served here. I feel like you're honoring your ancestors, okay, by what you're doing now, okay? And it's almost like they want you to write your book, write about your experiences, write about your blessings and your lessons, okay? And that's beautiful. This is like fighting for your beliefs, fighting for what's right, doing what's right. You're doing what's right. You will be relocating, okay? I feel like you're somebody who's meant to make tracks. That's interesting. All right, let's see what else we get here. I don't usually use that deck. Creativity, you're the alchemist, okay? So again, this is like you applying all the lessons and the blessings of many existences and even your ancestors, and you're creating something beautiful with it. That's awesome. I feel like you're tapping into the abilities that you have learned and your lineage has learned, and that is how to transmute and alchemize energy. Okay, beautiful. I feel like you are creating your own reality. Wow. Yeah, I feel like now you have, like, based on your lessons and blessings, I feel like you understand that you have high honor, okay? And that you are the queen. And maybe some of those lessons were related to your self-worth. So I feel like you are being represented here as the queen, okay? High position. You may actually have like a deer spirit animal. I feel like this is you being okay with being vulnerable, okay? Even when there's things that seem cloudy or dark or unseen, or that you're all alone. I feel like you're never alone. You're never alone. This is beautiful. Hey, you know, guys, book a personal so that you can, you know, again, have this tailored to you. Liberation, you're being liberated from, you know, again, like, I feel like this is like energy that you've had to deal with, you know, that has maybe like been in opposition for you. And sometimes this is our own shadow, right? This is our own fears manifesting and trying to keep us stuck. I feel like you have the ability to liberate yourself from any kind of like shadow attack, oppression, any type of persecution or judgment. I feel like you have freed yourself from this. I feel like this is also Kali, okay? Kali coming forward and liberating you, okay? And then I have, again, like stability. This reminds me of Ganesh. So, I mean, here's the thing, like I feel like everything's coming to a head, okay? Everything's kind of coming around to really bring you some stability, all right? This is Ganesh coming forward to provide you, it's like that prosperity vibration, okay? Which is beautiful. represents number 7. So again, like challenges, responsibility, and personal development. I feel like you've overcome quite a bit. I believe that, you understanding your self-worth and alchemizing energy, okay? And again, like moving past any type of stagnancy. I feel like you know how to call and ask for assistance from your spiritual team. And I feel like you engage them to engage energies to help you. And I feel like Kali's here for a reason. Ganesh is here for a reason. And so I feel like these are energies that are helping you get to the prosperity vibration, okay? Because that is what you're manifesting into your reality. I feel like you have this strong resonance. You have this like bright light, like you're sunny and shiny and bright. And this is you being in the energy of joy, okay? And again, like I'm seeing the rainbow. So what I'm getting here is like, again, like working on the frequency, working on the vibration, being in touch with all the different chakras, okay? And using that energy to work for you. Beautiful. What else do we have? Participation, solidarity. Yeah, this is you working with the community, you helping others, creating that ripple effect, okay? This is you tapping into maybe like collective energy, being part of a collective and helping to raise the vibration of prosperity, stability, security, and, just really, again, like this is resonance energy. This is like, it starts with you. I feel like you understand this, okay? Again, I just saw sovereignty, so that could be a really big thing. Maybe you're helping people find and tune into their own sovereignty, liberating themselves, understanding their worth, creating their own reality, finding stability within, enjoying their life, okay, and participating with like-minded souls to create some sort of like oneness, unity, okay? I'm picking up unity energy. Yeah, and then I have grace and the beauty. Okay, so again, like you're meant to, share grace, or you have grace, okay? I feel like there is some sort of like sacred geometry here that's playing out. Wow, beautiful reading. Okay. Yeah, I feel like, again, this is like to rebuild foundations and structures and programs, and there's a better way to do it. I feel like we can reuse some of what we have to build it better. I feel like you're here to kind of like co-create with the universe. We're here to like, again, like, cycles. I would say that like you're someone here that's meant to help others build things stronger, better, with grace, with humility, with joy, okay, with solidarity as one. I feel like there's been so much separation for so many lifetimes, and I feel like maybe you volunteered here to help create a better world. And it starts with you, right? Understanding that it starts with you. Like, I feel like this is also like a liberation from the matrix in some way. A liberation from like the old programming. Yeah, this is benevolence, okay? Kindness, one love, okay? So yeah, you're meant to like help anchor in all this ancestral wisdom, knowledge, access to the roots, access to all like things that are connected and our oneness. I feel like you're meant to be here to kind of like anchor in this benevolence. Or you have a strong connection to benevolent energy. You may even see a lot of bluebirds, okay? You like to be out in the forest. You may be someone who can meditate and connect with the tree spirits. So I feel like, again, like there's a lot of like connectivity here. And I feel like this is something that like a high priest or priestess or a magician would be able to, or an alchemist would be able to work with, okay? So this is kind of like tapping into all that beautiful energy and using it for the greater good. I feel like there's a lot of greater good energy here. I do have the cycles and the Ouroboros. Okay, so you may understand that like a snake has to shed its skin, and that process it rebirths. So I feel like this is a death and rebirth process, not just for yourself, but this is you also tapping into the cycles of the universe, okay? And working with these cycles, okay? Like I feel like you're meant to be here to help like with this current cycle, closing out an old one, starting a new one. Like this is that like rebirthing energy of Mother Earth and helping the ascension, okay? I'm getting a lot of that. And this is your divine path, all right? So that's that energy. Put that over there. I feel like there's a strong intuition energy here. There's a strong knowing, okay? And tapping into all that is and will be. I feel like you have a lot of access, okay? So this is kind of like, again, like that third eye energy. Your spiritual gifts are really strong. Okay, so I thought I'd get a little tarot to kind of go along with this. What is the advice with all of this beautiful background information, all of this wonderful, wonderful details? Use this? No, okay. All right, let's see. Let's see what we get. Let's see advice for the viewer that aligns with this reading so far. Ace of Cups. All right, this is you. Self-love is the best love. This is divine love. This is like a blessing from God. This is like source energy, life force energy. High Priestess. Yeah, you're anchoring in this life force energy, this love, this divine love here in the physical realm. Okay, you're meant to work with others. Okay, so you're collaborating with other people. Okay, this is a wish fulfillment for you. This is like anchoring in that beautiful energy. Okay, this is again helping others on your path. Those that you come across, you're meant to work with. I feel like this is you sharing that wisdom, sharing that knowledge, sharing the experiences, putting out that wonderful, loving energy and receiving it back, or receiving grace back. Okay. I feel like this is like, again, like Isis energy. I'm getting like you are someone who can see things from both sides based on your own experiences, whether it's this lifetime or the past or your ancestral line. And I feel like you have this objectiveness about you. You have this ability to create. You have this ability to see things that are not seen. You have access to information. Your intuition might be really strong. I feel like this is you using this energy and creating with it, okay? And you're working, you know, you're meant to, this could represent like your spirit team, okay? You're working with your spirit team, as well as like you might be working with others. I have the Magician. This is you legit creating magic on earth, okay? You're anchoring in, you know, what you receive down into the physical realm. Again, this is the Alchemist, okay? Alchemist energy. Wow, this is fabulous. 3 more cards. Okay. I feel like with the Magician energy, like this is, again, like that high priest energy. So again, this could represent like a masculine energy. This also can represent like, in this lifetime, you have access all to the tools, to the books, to the information, to the wisdom, to the knowledge. And you putting these into practice in this lifetime based on having access to those things. Yeah, I have Judgment here. This is mass awakening energy. This is, again, you're using the tools that you have access to help others on their path during their spiritual awakening. So that's what all of this is about. And it's like, sometimes maybe you didn't think you had the know-how or the wherewithal or access, but you do. And I feel like now you realize this and you understand, like, that's the reason why you're here. I feel like now you understand your purpose. You're also here to help other people heal. Okay, I'm also getting like this is you connecting with spirit. Okay, you have strong faith, very strong faith. And then I have the 8 of Wands. Yeah, I mean, this is like a lot of, you know, strong energy. I feel like I have the 9. Is this supposed to be in the reverse? The 9 of Swords? In the upright. Okay, I have the 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords. I feel like there might have been some anxiety about this. Maybe there's something coming towards you. Yeah, I feel like there's energy coming towards you that is going to require you to kind of like go on that quest, go on that mission. And maybe there's a little bit of anticipation regarding this, because I feel like there's a lot of things to take care of. But I feel like you will have what you need when you need it. I'm also getting like, they don't want you to worry, okay? Whatever needs to be taken care of will need to be taken care of, and it will get done, okay? I feel like you have the support from the divine, okay? I feel like, again, like you are relocating, moving, being redirected, okay? So maybe something you do now will be changing to something else. This could represent a job. This could represent like you working with specific people to accomplish a mission. There is a major ending as it relates to this, okay? So what's ending is maybe something that you used to think was a wish fulfillment is no longer a wish fulfillment, because you're meant to do something else, okay? So there is an ending, there is a change, there is a redirection. This could represent like a move, a relocation. You will have the resources you need to make this happen. I have the 7 of Wands, so I feel like you are heavily protected. You have the tools needed. Like you are very capable of overcoming whatever comes your way. So don't have any fear. Like, you can handle it. I feel like they want you to know you can handle it, whatever it is. And you have handled it. Okay? Like, whatever you have experienced so far in this lifetime, you handled it like a boss, okay? Yeah, I feel like there is some sort of like confidence that needs to be reminded here. Like, you have what it takes, okay? You have what it takes with the Queen of Pentacles, all right? You have what it takes. You can literally create something out of nothing. Here's that union energy, the 2 of Cups. All right, so I feel like what also is going to cause this change is maybe someone you're meant to work with is some sort of like kindred spirit or someone from your spirit team. Like, you're going to do this with somebody. You're not doing it all alone, okay? Am I taking all these? Okay. Which one's going first? This one? All right. So we have the 2 of Wands. All right, so I feel like, again, this is you know, kind of being open to new possibilities, okay? And it's as a result of, like, you know, leaving things behind, okay, with the cycle, all right? And understanding that, like, what has happened has happened. There was a lot learned. You're embracing what you've learned and applying it as you move forward, okay? Then I have, here's what I'm saying, like, this is what you're leaving behind. We're not letting, like, what's happened affect our future reality. There is this new passionate beginning that's coming in for you. This is kind of like the phallic symbol in this deck. So, again, like, this is something passionate. Something passionate. It's a gift. Queen of Swords. This could be someone thinking that they can somehow stop your new beginning or new passionate. I feel like there's a bit of like deception. I feel like this is what Callie is going to work on for you. Yeah, I just got major lit up for that. I feel like, you know, whoever's trying to stop your path, your journey, it's handled. All right. Like, you know, you have to do your part energetically too, but I feel like you have spiritual support, okay, when it comes to anyone trying to prevent you from embarking on that new path and journey that you are, destined to take. Because this is like, divine intervention energy. So I feel like, again, like you are meant to do this. Okay. So don't worry about this past energy or any opposition. Okay. You have the energy and the ability to kind of like speak truth, speak clarity, use your discernment when it comes to certain people, places, and things as we move through this process. King of Pentacles. Okay, I feel like there is somebody who is very like prideful. They're very materialistic. They're very like focused on greed, and they do not want you to move on from them. Okay, because this is coming in side position. All right, but here's the thing, like you've already cut this energy out of your reality. Okay, they created enough strife for you, and you're not about that type of energy anymore. You're very focused on, new beginnings for yourself. So there has been major endings here, and you've had to stand your ground, right? And you know what you deserve, and you're not letting anyone kind of like affect your reality. And so the Queen of Swords energy is really important here, because you will cut cords. You will maybe hear somebody out, but at the end of the day, like you're not interested. You are in alignment with your higher self. Okay. And as a result, like you're not really focused on pride, 3D reality stuff. You're focused on higher dimensional type energy. And I feel like this energy doesn't want to be stuck here in whatever cycle they're stuck in. I feel like there's some sort of entrapment here that they put themselves in. All right. I feel like there is some sort of like, maybe some sort of emotional instability, or some sort of like trying to inflict pain because someone is in pain. Okay. I feel like this is like, woe is me. I feel like you're moving away from this energy. You're not interested, and they don't have any access to you and where you're going and what you're doing. So this is almost like keep your information private. I have the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like this energy feels like they are going to miss out on your new beginning. And that is true. They have not brought any type of clarity or truth or anything in the physical realm to you. In fact, this is the slowest night. So they've taken no action towards you. And now they feel like they need to take action because you're leaving them behind and you're not looking back. You have a new beginning, and it's like they want to try to be part of it without doing any work. Okay. And that's not going to happen. I feel like you're meant to like explore, expand, evolve. And there is a spiritual lesson here that's playing out. And I'm also getting like you are a spiritual teacher in some way. You're meant to learn new things, and this person can't learn them with you, okay? They have to learn their own lessons. And they don't want to learn these lessons. They want to avoid having to face what they've done. And so it's almost like they want to latch onto you so that they don't have to learn them. They don't have to be accountable for them. And they're going to repeat a cycle. Yeah, the Ace of Swords. I feel like you're getting assistance here with this. All right. I feel like there's clarity. There's some sort of like protection with this. There's some sort of discernment. There's some sort of like, it's bittersweet, but necessary. I feel like this is like the divine, like clearing this out for you so that you can go on this path and journey, which is, again, divinely guided here. Yeah, look, this is what they're working on for you. All right, they're protecting you from this devilish energy, this demonic energy, this low vibrational energy, because this energy has an attachment. This person has an attachment. And so I feel like they're trying to intervene and The divine is like, I don't think so. Okay, so I feel like you are very divinely protected from whatever energy this is that wants to interfere in your path. Okay, so just know that. Yeah, I feel like someone is in some sort of like, there's an investment here. There's a lot of energy, a lot of effort that has been put towards something. And the effort that's been put towards something was to keep you from your path and journey, and for you being on your purpose and doing what you came here to do in this lifetime. There's been a lot of effort put towards keeping you stuck, stagnant, without the ability to move forward freely. And that's why the divine intervention is here. Yep, exactly. Confusion. They spent a lot of money, spent a lot of time trying to keep you confused and without any clarity, and tried to, you know, give you just enough to keep you stuck, or just enough to be happy, but not fully happy. All right. Yeah, you're the Empress. All right, divine feminine energy. Yeah, you're meant to create here. You're meant to nurture here. You're meant to, you know, be in this high vibrational energy. I feel like there is some major endings and tower energy happening for trying to derail the Empress, for juggling the Empress. Yeah, and then we have the World card. Yeah, this is a major ending. Big time. Yeah, yikes. Yeah, I feel like everything is coming full circle. I feel like this is something that you let go of and surrendered. I'm also getting like there is some sort of like higher level of expertise gained in this process for you. Again, like a spiritual lesson playing out here. Again, like you're meant to be here to help others ascend, but you had to ascend first yourself so that you know how to do it. And you can share that wisdom with other people, okay? Like sharing that wisdom with other people because you have the experience. There's a lot of experience gained here. And again, like now you know how to tap into all your prior existences, your ancestors, your spirit guides, like the divine. I'm getting like you have a direct line. So I feel like you're tapping into all of that. And sure, you know, you are a threat, a big threat. And again, like this energy is burdened by all the things that they did to try to stop you. And here's the thing, like maybe they don't have the understanding that they were manipulated by the devil, but I feel like that is something that they will learn. And sometimes we learn the best lessons the hard way. Yeah, okay. I feel like there's a major lessons playing out here. And again, like this is speaking to a cycle. Okay, we have cycles here with the Ouroboros. I feel like this is again like leaving a very difficult karmic cycle behind. Okay, and ascending out of the matrix. Okay, and again, that's why you're here. Okay, you're here to share this expertise. And I feel like there is some sort of like soul contracts, Akashic record type stuff playing out here too. All right. So again, like that scribe energy. All right. So part of, you know, what's being noted is in the Akasha is that like there's certain contracts that have been created, right? Like they created a contract with very low vibrational energy. So that's being recorded in the Akasha. And as a result, like there's going to be spiritual lessons that they're going to have to learn as a result of these contracts made. And maybe they entered these contracts unknowingly, but it doesn't matter. They still have free will choice, okay? And so I feel like that's something. I feel like there is some karmic energies when it comes to a cycle being repeated here because there were lessons that were not learned. And I'm also getting like that's playing out here, okay, with judgment. So I am getting like Akashic record wise, like they may have gone to like, there might have been like the karmic board, okay, was involved in this, okay? because they tried to stop a divine being, okay, with their mission. And as a result, like the karmic board got involved, all right? And as a result of that, like there's things that are being initiated when it comes to like spiritual lessons playing out here, all right? And I feel like there was a lot of investment made. And again, like there was manipulation here when it comes to lust energy, okay? And I feel like they kind of fell for the devil's trap. So I feel like this might have been an energy that was meant to go on this path with you of awakening, but they were derailed, okay? They were bamboozled, okay? And as a result, like you had to keep moving because you use your free will choice to continue on this spiritual journey, okay? And as a result, like you've awakened, you've ascended, and you're in your purpose and you're of service. And I feel like you really had to tap in, okay, to your intuition and your spiritual gifts. And I feel like, you know, now you're going to help other people do it, okay? Which is beautiful. And so enjoy this wonderful accomplishment. You've gone through like the death and rebirth process. Again, like this is really significant, okay? The death and rebirth process. And now you're going to help the collective in some way, shape, or form, okay? And sometimes it's just about sharing your story. Sometimes it's just being a supportive ear. And sometimes it's being of service and doing specific things so that others can learn from you, with you, and about you. So however that plays out for you, okay? I hope you enjoyed this reading. I found it fascinating how these cards help tell a story. And I know that I'm picking up on different variations of the collective. And so it's so fun to kind of like be able to do this. And I'm honored to be able to share my gifts with all of you. So I hope you guys have an amazing day and I love you.